Good day. Scott Campbell speaking on this series, a Christian pastor in Quebec. Recently I had the opportunity to speak about Quebecers and their view of the Bible, kind of this mix of respect and yet serious questioning. Today I want to touch again on the Bible because obviously it's such a crucial issue. But today I'd like to speak about the subject of its accessibility. One thing that we find in Quebec is that the Bible was not accessible to the people, to the French people. This goes all the way back to the Reformation, where obviously the Reformers wanted to put the Bible translated into the language of their people. They wanted to put that Bible into the hands of everyone that could read. And in fact, they wanted to teach people to read specifically for the purpose that they could read the Bible. And of course, this view got them into serious conflict with the hierarchy of the Roman Catholic Church, who in fact did not want to put the Bible into the hands of the common people. They wanted to keep the Bible as much as possible in Latin, and they wanted it to be kept among the instructed hierarchy, people who are already within the system, such as priests and bishops, etc. Well, needless to say, the churches that have come from the Reformation did in fact go forward with putting the Bible in the hands of the people. However, because French Roman Catholics were part of that system and that church tradition, they have had very little accessibility to the Bible. In fact, I discovered that at least in Quebec, I can't speak for other Roman Catholic majority regions of the world or countries of the world, but here in Quebec, the Bible was actually put on a list that in French was called the index, the index of books that were prohibited to read. On that list would be works that were written by communists, or potentially books written about that had too much erotic nature or pornographic nature. And included was the Bible. The French clergy here in Quebec said, you do not have the training, you do not have the possibility, the knowledge to properly interpret the Bible, and so you don't have the right to really read one. You can own one, it can be in your home, and use it for writing down the dates of baptisms, the dates of confirmation or marriages. All that's good, but don't you ever truly open it and try to study it and learn from it. Again, not surprising. Out of the Reformers, they had all been highly impacted by the writings of especially the New Testament. And when they compared those with the teachings of the Roman Catholic Church in the 1500s, they didn't fit very well. And so it's not surprising that in the Counter-Reformation in later years, the Roman Catholic Church prohibited people from looking at the Bible. It went so far in Quebec, believe it or not, where the clergy would be teaching people, if you try to read the Bible, you will go crazy. It's ludicrous. That statement is crazy. But people told us, we were taught this, that we should never pick up the Bible. We go crazy. Well, needless to say, that lack of accessibility made it quite difficult to encourage Quebecers to accept a New Testament, to read it, to study it, to be open to what it says. Now, obviously, once they had it in their hands, life was different. And they began to see the accuracy, the depth, the importance of Jesus' life and his death, his resurrection, his words, his miracles. They began to be touched because it is God's word and it's powerful. But it was not easy initially.